Cardi B has warned Stefon that if he messes up and gets anyone else pregnant, there will be no more second chances, because Cardi is basically saying now that they have a family and they are moving on in a relationship, if he does anything else, she is done with him. Because y'all know in 2025, last year, Stefon had 4 babies, uno, dos, tres, cuatro babies, 1 with Cardi and 3 with other women. I know that was embarrassing, but they trying to use the timeline as the reason why she ain't fazed by it. So if this man ends up getting someone else pregnant after we win the Super Bowl, you know what I'm saying?
Stefon Diggs sparked a storm of attention the second he was asked if he's ready to put a ring on Cardi B. His reaction? Not what anyone expected from a man supposedly thinking about marriage. Instead of confidence, there was hesitation. Fans picked up on the vibe instantly, and the energy felt off from the jump. Social media lit up as people started breaking down every second of his response, replaying it like it was game footage. Something about it just didn't sit right, and the internet noticed fast.
Is Cardi getting her ring?
It's on the agenda, maybe, right? Right? I gotta get mine first, though.
My question is, what?
Things only got messier when someone from his past quietly slid back into the spotlight, adding more heat to an already buzzing story. During his sit-down with Marco Diggs, he got hit with the direct question about whether marriage with Cardi B was serious. It was the kind of question that should have brought a clear, strong answer. Instead, he looked distant. Viewers pointed out he avoided eye contact, seemed uncomfortable, and struggled to lock in his words. That short moment was enough to send the timeline into detective mode, with people analyzing his body language frame by frame. A lot of users felt his response spoke louder than anything he actually said. One person commented, "No eye contact during the answer equals nothing he's saying is real right now." Another wrote that he's not going to wife her and that Cardi is only there for the vibe, not something long term. Then someone else said, "Bruh, this is actually embarrassing, a KA, this is never happening." The comments kept stacking up, with many claiming Diggs looks more excited about the fame that comes with being tied to Cardi than about building something real with her. Now people are digging deeper, asking what's really going on behind closed doors. Meanwhile, the conversation around Cardi B and Stefon Diggs has completely taken over social media. Reports started spreading that Cardi laid down strict ground rules in their relationship, and the internet has not stopped debating it since. According to those reports, she made it crystal clear, if he cheats, it's done. No second chances, no long talks, no working it out, just finished.
Yeah, there's not going to be any excuse. She's going to have to admit that he is what everybody is saying he is. And we all know when a man has the power to embarrass you, it's about a 96% chance you better be prepared to be embarrassed. Honestly, the fact that he still got to deal with the other 3 baby mamas that are all fresh baby mamas, girl, I would be so, girl, you're going to be on tour. This man going to be visiting these baby mamas, girl. Girl, it's a horrible situation. But on the bright side, the season will be over, so he should be able to go to a lot of her concert locations.
That one detail alone has fans split, with some praising her for standing firm and others wondering if the pressure is already too heavy. That one strict boundary alone kept the internet talking. Fans praised Cardi for standing firm on loyalty and respect, no matter who she's dating. But that wasn't the only moment that had people raising their eyebrows. In another interview, Diggs got asked a simple, light question: what's his favorite Cardi B song? His answer confused almost everyone. He said it was "paw" spelled backward. The room went quiet for a second. Fans immediately started rewinding clips, trying to decode what he meant. Was it a joke, a slip, a nervous moment? That tiny answer turned into a full viral debate. People began studying his tone, his smile, even the way he shifted in his seat. A lot of viewers said his whole vibe changed whenever Cardi's name came up, like he wasn't fully locked in. Then Cardi's close friend Ken Barbie jumped in, trying to clear the air. Laughing, she said, "Oh Lord, that's Cuba, please." That comment alone had people talking, but she didn't stop there. She went on to joke about whether the couple would even make it past summer. That single line sparked another wave of speculation online. Fans started wondering if that joke carried a little truth behind it. Was she hinting at something, or just playing around? The buzz only got louder. People began questioning how serious this relationship really is after that awkward interview moment. And just when things couldn't get more intense, attention shifted to Stefon Diggs' ex-girlfriend. She suddenly had something to say, and the timing felt very calculated to some viewers.
Shit's cool. If y'all pull up while I'm with the homies, don't get intimidated. They called y'all to come. I'm going home. The only y'all know that my name is attached to is Stefon, right? And y'all saw a picture of us together. That nigga been trying to talk to me for 10 years in my DM begging me, right? Gave a nigga a chance. Don't affiliate my name with nobody else. You ain't never seen me in a photo with booed up, kissing my feet, hugging on me, nothing like that. Like, if it's not that, trust me, I don't go with that nigga. I'm not doing nothing with that nigga. Every nigga knows to follow suit. Like, they know what's up.
Within minutes, social media was dissecting every word she posted. Some users claimed her move was strategic, saying she knew exactly when to speak to stir the pot. Others felt it came from real emotion, suggesting that seeing Stefon publicly linked to Cardi may have reopened old feelings she couldn't ignore. Either way, her comments added another messy layer to an already heated situation, and the internet wasted no time turning it into headline drama. Things got tense fast after she spoke up. Social media split right down the middle. One side said she was out of line and chasing attention, while the other side defended her, saying she reacted the way anyone would after watching an ex suddenly pop out with a global superstar like Cardi B. The debates turned loud and personal, with fans picking apart every caption, every emoji, every tiny detail she posted. Some insisted she was being honest and showing real emotion. Others claimed she saw an opportunity and grabbed it at the perfect moment to stay in the spotlight. What really raised eyebrows was the timing. A few fans pointed out that Stefon Diggs' ex had been completely silent for months. No comments, no hints, no drama. Then suddenly she came back with strong opinions and bold energy. That quick switch had people talking heavy. Many believed Cardi B's presence might have hit a nerve. Still, she had supporters who felt she had every right to speak her truth. They argued that just because Stefon moved on does not erase their history. In their eyes, her side deserves space too, especially since anything connected to him instantly becomes headline news. Just when the conversation seemed maxed out, it flipped again. Cardi B appeared to catch wind of the chatter, and fans swear she answered without saying a single word. She posted a mysterious message about never entertaining old energy. That was it, no names, no tags. But the timing matched up almost perfectly with the ex's comments. Within minutes, people were connecting dots and calling it a quiet clap back. The post spread fast, with fans claiming Cardi made her point loud without ever typing a direct response. Then, Stefon Diggs added another layer. He posted a photo from practice with the caption, "Focus first, talk later." That line set off a new wave of speculation. Some saw it as subtle shade, like he was brushing off the noise. Others believed he was simply trying to redirect attention back to football and stay locked in. Either way, every move from all three sides is now under a microscope, and the internet is watching every post like it's part of a bigger story unfolding in real time. Either way, the tension only got thicker, and people could not stop talking about it. By the end of the day, gossip pages were packed with screenshots, slow-motion clips, and bold fan theories about what's really going on behind the scenes. Some fans are convinced Cardi is done tolerating any chaos and would walk away the second things feel disrespectful. Others believe she's simply showing she's not competing with anyone from the past and refuses to play that game. No matter which side people pick, one thing is obvious. This situation is not cooling off, and everyone is watching for the next move like it's a countdown. As the buzz kept building, things started to look even more complicated between Cardi B and Stefon Diggs. Online detectives noticed the two haven't been seen together publicly in a minute. Some brushed it off as busy schedules, others immediately labeled it a red flag. Suddenly, every tiny detail became evidence. Who they follow, what they like, when they post, it all turned into clues about where their relationship really stands. A few so-called insiders claimed both Stefon and Cardi are just keeping things private while he handles personal matters. But that silence only made people more curious. The quieter they stayed, the louder the theories got. One fan even wrote, "Silence says more than any statement ever could." And that line spread fast because it captured exactly how people were feeling. Meanwhile, blogs started hinting that both sides might be under pressure. Cardi, who is known for speaking her mind without filters, suddenly seems more calculated with her words. Stefon appears locked in on protecting his image and keeping things smooth publicly. There are whispers that their teams are working behind the scenes to manage the narrative before it spins out of control. Still, the internet is not ready to drop it. Every tiny update becomes another puzzle piece that fans rush to decode. With Cardi B's name attached, nothing stays low-key for long. A casual comment, an old post resurfacing, a friend joking in an interview, even an ex speaking up out of nowhere. It all explodes within seconds. Blogs move fast, fans move even faster. What might have been a small moment turns into trending headlines before the day is over. But what really has people talking right now is how quiet Stefon Diggs has been through all of this. No long captions, no emotional statements, just calm posts about practice and focus. Is he staying silent on purpose? Is he waiting for the noise to die down? Or is that silence saying more than he realizes? One thing is certain. With this many eyes locked in, whatever happens next could flip the entire story overnight. While all of this is unfolding, Stefon Diggs still hasn't directly addressed any of it. He hasn't spoken about Cardi's rumored relationship rules, the confusing favorite song moment, or his ex suddenly coming back with fresh comments. That silence has fans watching him closer than ever. People are breaking down his posts, his captions, even his energy during interviews. Some believe he's staying calm on purpose, trying not to add more noise and keeping everything private until the situation cools down. Others are not convinced. They say the silence feels distant, almost like he's avoiding something instead of facing it. Either way, his lack of response has turned into its own storyline. Now everyone is waiting for the moment he finally speaks and makes it clear where he really stands. Just when the situation already felt complicated, things took another turn. Stefon Diggs' ex, Sky, posted a video on her Instagram that immediately caught attention. In the clip, she spoke confidently, saying nobody could link her to any other celebrity because there's no real proof of her being involved with anyone else. No photos, no videos, no public moments. She made it clear that the only famous man she has ever been connected to is Stefon Diggs. That statement alone had fans talking, with some saying she was simply clearing the record, while others felt she was reminding everyone exactly where her story with him began. But the drama didn't stop there. Soon after, an older clip of Sky started circulating online again. The video showed a playful moment between her and Stefon from their past, and within hours it spread across social media. Reactions flooded in fast. Some people saw it as harmless history resurfacing. Others felt the timing added more tension to an already messy situation. Now the internet is once again locked in, watching every old clip and new post like the story is still unfolding in real time. Viewers were quick to point out that Sky and Stefon are no longer together. And now that he's publicly linked to Cardi B, the timing of that old footage felt strange. A lot of fans said bringing that clip back right now could not be random, especially with Cardi recently welcoming a baby and already dealing with nonstop attention. The resurfaced video instantly sparked debate. Some users argued Sky was trying to grab attention at the perfect moment. Others pushed back, saying she didn't even repost the clip herself and that people were dragging her into drama she may have already moved past. Still, the timing raised eyebrows. With Cardi's name attached and emotions already high, the internet locked onto the story and turned it into another explosive chapter. Once the video started circulating, comment sections filled up fast. People were not holding back. Some accused Sky of looking pressed and desperate for attention. One comment that spread quickly read, "Curving a ninja for 10 years just to get cracked and ghosted has to be embarrassing." Others claimed that bringing up old moments with an ex gives obsessed energy and labeled it as pick-me behavior. Many felt it was unnecessary, especially since Stefon is now very publicly connected to Cardi B. Across social media, the overall mood suggested that the timing felt calculated. To some, it looked like she knew exactly how to spark conversation again. But not everyone agreed with that take. A strong wave of Cardi B supporters stepped in, saying Cardi seems completely unbothered and focused on her own life. They reminded people that social media has a habit of recycling old content to create fresh drama that may not even reflect the present reality. Even so, that old clip reignited tension all over again. Suddenly, Cardi, Stefon, and Sky were all trending in the same breath. Fans kept refreshing their feeds, waiting for even the smallest reaction from Cardi or Stefon, but both stayed silent, letting the internet debate without stepping in. As mentioned earlier, many people were not impressed with Sky mentioning Stefon again or having her name tied to that resurfaced clip. To them, it felt unnecessary and slightly out of pocket, given how public his current situation is. At the same time, others believe social media amplified something that might not have been meant to cause chaos at all. Either way, the spotlight is back on all three, and every move from here on out will be watched closely. That one detail made the backlash spread even faster. Fans started calling her move messy, saying it looked like she was purposely stirring up drama that should have stayed in the past. Whether she meant to or not, Sky's actions pushed the story right back into the spotlight. Now, people are watching closely to see if this back and forth finally cools down, or if another twist is waiting around the corner. At the same time, some believe there's a lot more happening behind the scenes than what's being shown online. Rumors started circulating that Sky was recently involved in a heated altercation with another woman. A few whispers even tried to connect the situation to Fabulous, which only made things more confusing. Once that name entered the conversation, social media ran with it. Suddenly, fans were questioning if Sky mentioning Stefon Diggs again was just a distraction, maybe a way to shift attention or flip the narrative in her favor. There's no solid proof tying any of these rumors together, but once the speculation began, the internet did what it always does. Her name started trending again. People debated non-stop, asking whether this was about closure, clout, or controlling the storyline before someone else did. The timing looked suspicious to many, especially with Stefon publicly connected to Cardi B and already under a microscope. Even with all the gossip flying around, a lot of fans agree on one thing. Bringing up an old relationship when the other person has clearly moved on rarely ends well. When someone is in a new chapter, especially one as public as Stefon Diggs and Cardi B's situation, the past can quickly turn into unwanted noise. The internet never forgets, but sometimes saying nothing at all speaks louder than reposting old memories. So what do you think? Was Sky reaching by revisiting something that's clearly over? Or are people reading way too deep into a moment that wasn't meant to cause chaos? Is this about attention, unfinished feelings, or simply defending her name before the narrative gets twisted? This story keeps adding layers, and the chatter is not slowing down. If you've been keeping up with every twist, make sure to like this video, drop your thoughts in the comments, and share it with friends who stay locked into celebrity headlines. Don't forget to subscribe for more updates and breaking stories, and I'll see you on the next one.